Do you think that this protest is going to do any good? Do you see it actually affecting anything, Daniel?
I remember when few people were taking the food stamp challenge, and I remember when some of the Fox Alum were taking the challenge. I don't know if you remember that. But I am glad. Yeah, personally, I don't think people realize other people's needs until they put themselves in other people's shoes. Um, I think, by all means, the president and his cabinet should take the food stamp challenge. I'm glad to see them take. I think more senators should take it. I think it should be a requirement for all of them to take it. All 434 members of Congress need to take this challenge. So they
See,
can.
I would be for that. I would be absolutely for that, to give them some sense of empathy and connection with those that have to live off of food stamps.
It's not like you're living a fucking great life. It's not like, we gave you millions of dollars and you're driving around in a Mercedes Maybach or a Lamborghini car. Although you're living off, what, $100 a month, $109 a month? That's nothing.
Jeff, do you think this is going to make a difference? Do you think it's going to affect people enough?
You know what? I don't necessarily think so, and here's why. Well, once again, earlier that I had mentioned that, okay, this is all Democrats. And what it's going to do, it's going to reaffirm people who are already Democrats and say, well, yeah, boy, those people, we really should fight a little bit harder to keep those cuts to a minimum. But as far as sweeping change, no. It's not. It has to be more widespread, I think. It should be those 435 members of, of our Congress.
You need to know how the other half lives.
Mm-hmm. It should be everyone holding a public office. You should have to go through this requirement. At least that would be great if they could, because then they know a little bit more of their constituency.
Absolutely.
No, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, they need to have a connection with the people, and a lot of them, they seem to have this enormous disconnect between themselves and the people that they're supposedly serving. And you're right, there is a problem in that this this protest is probably mostly just going to reaffirm for other people what they already believe. We need somehow to reach out to people who don't feel the way that we do, and that we're under the same mistaken impressions about the people and the system that Daniel was.
It seems like the media, and I am also going to blame it's not liberal media by all means, but you got the conservative right-wing media and you got the corporatist media. They both made people that are taking government subsidies that are of making less than $27,000 a year out to be a big straw man. And I do think that is done very intentionally. I think they try and keep the poor and the middle class continue clashing and fighting so that the rich can steal all the fucking money.
Right, and I think it would be greatly beneficial to the people of this country if our elected officials had to go through what they had to go through and live off of... I mean, I would be even in favor of moving them into a HUD apartment complex and just letting them live out the entire lifestyle for a couple months.